What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another weekly vlog. It's Life with Ron, and I'm Ron, where we go through my life of being a retail skin therapist, life with my pups, my hubby, and building my luxury Rhinestone pet business, Rhinestone Master Creations. I am up early this morning with the pups, Dior and Sparkle, and we are on our way to go hiking before it gets hot outside. So let's get this day. Single way. Come on. Come on. That's a good boy. Yes. What's up, everybody? As I sit out here taking in this gorgeous view, I started thinking about yesterday and how I always say if nothing, eventful happens, you'll see the next day I don't show clips. And of course, there's always great moments that happen that make it worth your while when you're helping people. And working in stores and being a skin specialist / makeup artist and all that, you have those pivotal moments or those moments that make it all worth it, because you're in there all day, you're standing on your feet and you're saying the same thing over and over again, trying to get people to pay attention to things that should be common sense and not just what's the hype on social media and stuff like that. And I was helping a customer yesterday, and again, I see so many people every day, all day. And I went over to a customer and I started talking to him, and it's I'm assuming it's a husband and a wife, and so there's a lady and a guy, and he's looking at skincare, and I started talking to him, and the lady stands back and she starts laughing. And I was like, what's going on? And she said, you actually helped us about 6 months ago, and you had a consultation, and you talked to my husband about his skin. And ever since then, he's been doing a skincare regimen, and he has been obsessed about cleansing his skin and moisturizing. And he just bust out laughing. He was like, don't you see how much better my skin is? It's moisturized, it's hydrated, and I use a sunscreen. And his wife said, it's because you had that consultation with him and you talked to him about it, and he's been paying attention to that ever since. Those are the moments that make everything worthwhile. And for me personally, even though I'm a salesperson, I never try to sell people stuff they don't need. I don't care what brand it is. I'm going to show you the things that work for what it is that you need. And if I feel like it's some bull crap, I will tell you that it's bull crap, because at the end of the day, it's all about your integrity and your intention behind it. And again, I've been doing this for almost 30 years, and I constantly have customers come back and tell me, I can be in the street and they go, oh, you helped me 3 years ago, and I'm still using that product that you told me to use. And so those are the moments that just make it all worthwhile. Yeah, so those are moments that happen throughout the day that you don't get to capture, because of course you don't go, oh, let me pick up the camera so they can see this on my vlog for it. But that's something that happened yesterday that I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, but out here with the pups, they're here just sitting around and just taking it in the moment. Coffee. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another day. It is Monday the 8th, and hubby and I are on our way to our favorite spot to get a little Java, as well as I'm thinking about having a flashback to my cosmetic days for my birthday. I might do a little makeup look just to see if I still have it, because a lot of you who are following me now don't know my background because I do more skincare content, but I was also working for a cosmetic brand where I had to wear makeup every day. It was thank you. Oh, thank you. Where I normally used to do makeup, I worked for a brand called Mally Beauty Cosmetics. And if you didn't know, Mally Beauty was the original makeup artist for this lady you might have heard of called Beyonce. So every day I had to wear makeup when I was doing that, which was a lot. So I have a lot of respect for women who put on a full face of makeup every day. So I was thinking about doing a flashback to that and doing a little makeup look. What do you think, hubby? Should I do a makeup flashback day? What do you think?
Yeah.
You think I should do it?
Yeah.
And you'd been asking me about like getting a rematch, so maybe we'll swing by like Ulta or by a Sephora and check out the makeup brands, because I have also been very intrigued / influenced by the new K-beauty brand called TirTir. They have this new cushion foundation that I saw someone put on, and I was like, oh, that looks good. Also, things come in a full circle, because when I worked for the Mally Beauty brand, they actually had a cushion foundation years ago before it became the rage now that YSL is doing it. They used to even have one from a brand called It Cosmetics, and there was one from a brand called Amore Pacific, which is more like a luxury skincare brand. So the cushion foundations have been out for a while, but the craze is coming back around. But I will say that the Mally Beauty one used to have really good coverage. The only bad part was it didn't have a good color range. So I'm interested to check that out. So we're gonna head over, get some coffee, maybe swing into the Ulta and see if they have the TirTir brand. I think they have it at the North Hollywood location, and even head over to Sephora and check out the Danessa Myricks brand and see what they have there. So let's get the day started. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's customer service, but
lo que le agregaron a la acción decían de que vaina
yesterday.
y ella es la que comienza a romper tu pendejo.
Oye, hace lo que le llama. Donde tirar el lección.
Pero yo primero le pongo adentro. Bueno, en el comer. Yo no puedo hablar con nadie de ni siquiera también de
No te puede llevar a alguien, no puede recibir necesario.
Pues que no le entiendo. Estos son sus días para summer. O le va a dar algo para summer que se extraña.
Yeah, he posted his on Tuesday. You know, he could have been 4 days ago, but and then they just pick a different day to post it. Jeanette does that. She'll post the same item, one on TikTok, and it might be 2 days later she posts it on YouTube, and 3 days later she might post it on Instagram.
La última que me llamó era el niño. Los 6, 4 y 1.
He just wanted to give him some matcha. So he said, I wish I could like matcha, but it tastes like dirt. Right, I know that, but soft chocolate.
Like, I don't know what it is to do, but it's that.
What are you saying? Like, is it very much around?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, and then I think I got it. Do where Lily here really cool on the car, so I sure.
Yeah, they all find it again. I send back the pants. Lorenzo was a training. First thing I said, just get your own hands. And they're like, oh, we already have some. And I tried it, and it was, yeah.
I
You're gonna have to be in about there's a plot, but there is.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fucking awesome.
Actually, I have
It's California, not fucking sweet.
They got a stop sign. I'm good, how are you? Oh, there it is. Let's see what these colors look like. So, just left Ulta doing a color test of the new TirTir Cushion Foundation. $25, not a bad price. But again, it's because when you get cushion foundations, most of it is a small amount of product in that little sponge. You're not getting that much to it. But in terms of color ranges, for me, it ran a little bit orangey, and on Hubby, it ran a little bit pink. And the coverage didn't, and again, I was just lightly putting it on. It didn't come off as it having a lot of full coverage, although when I saw the girl do it on, I think it was on TikTok, she did it, and it looked like it had a lot of coverage, but she probably pressed really hard to make it come out like it was doing more of a full coverage type of look. When you're a makeup artist, you can take something and make it look like it's something when it's not, but yeah, the color range was a little bit mysterious, at least for my skin tone and Hubby's skin tone. Like I said, for him, he's a more of a golden skin tone as well. But yeah, so it ran a little bit pink, and the other shades ran a little bit more dark on him, even though they were like one shade in between. So we're gonna head over to Sephora and check out the Danessa Myricks. All right, guys, we made it over here to Sephora to get us some Danessa Myricks, and Hubby and I both ended up getting the concealer, because like I said, the concealer by itself you can use as a foundation, and I got the setting spray. While we were here, we stopped over this right here. This is one of the Korean beauty stores that are ridiculously popular right now, and checked out. They had a lot of popular items in there. One thing that annoys me is when you go into a store and you ask about a product and the person has no freaking idea what I'm talking about. This is a small store where you should have some kind of information about it. I asked her for one thing, she showed me something else that had nothing to do with what I was looking for. So again, when you're going into stores, make sure that the person knows what the hell they're talking about. So if I don't know, I'll ask people, do you want the truth or a lie? If I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know that. I'm not gonna just try to sell you some shit and just to be selling you stuff. So just make sure you're paying attention to that when you're going into the stores. But check this out. Looks like my skin, but watch when I put this, as they say, put that shh on. I'm gonna show you how I can put this mug together.
Okay. Hey, Griff! Bring in the cats! Oh! 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 Yeah!
Everybody, it is Tuesday, June the 9th, and we are on our way to go to Zara to see if we can find some cute little pieces out there. There's been quite a few collections that have come out that have been collaborations, and we've missed those. So Hubby and I and our little co-pilot, Miss Sparkle, is going to tag along. So let's head over to Zara and see what we can find. So guys, I did tell you before about the fact that when I had hooked the suction cup to the car a while ago, it had pulled up a part of the my dashboard, and I showed you that I had replaced it, or I had too many stones. But this is what my dashboard looks like now. So I had to replace. That's cute. I like the vest. See the white vest? What? Oh, it has the darts. Boots. Those are nice. I like the shirt too. Seems like that's a theme. Look at that. Yeah. But that doesn't have darts in it, Chris. Look at this. That's nice. So we finished our little trip to Zara. Hubby got him something. I didn't get anything. And now we're at Veggie Grill, enjoying our, I got the burger and the sweet potato fries. And hubby keeps it real simple. He just got classic cheeseburger and fries. And they have amazing strawberry lemonade. So if you haven't tried Veggie Grill, check out Veggie Grill. And everything in Veggie Grill is actually vegan. They write it up like it's a regular restaurant, but all of the products are vegan. So check out Veggie Grill. Well, let's try this again. It is currently Wednesday, June 10th, and I am at the laundromat. Why? Because in the middle of the night, right when I was getting ready to go to sleep, I realized I had not washed clothes for the week. So I had to come out to the laundromat to wash my clothes because the laundromat inside of our building is trash. Like every time you go to wash clothes, it stops halfway or it doesn't even wash your clothes. It takes your money and you'll get a refund, which you'll never see because it's all digital. You don't put actual coins into it. So as a result, I had to come out here to the laundromat. A regular top load, $3 for an old school top load washer. And then I used a 3-load washer, and that one was $5.75. Which I guess in the scheme of things is almost the same price, but again, and it is currently 10:32. And when I got in my car, it said it is 81 degrees at 10:32. So that tells me how today is gonna be. Oh, and I still have to work today. So I have to be to work at 2 o'clock. So there's still that. Other new exciting thing I'm waiting to hear back from, I will insert the clip. About a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I did a clip about the dog food that my dogs eat, which is called Wild Earth. And they started following me from that. So I was like, I had an idea, but hadn't gone through with it. I had done a few clips. And so I finally did the clips and put it together and tagged them in it. Lo and behold, they reached out to me and said they were interested in doing an affiliate collaboration. So I'm going to be doing an affiliate collaboration post with them, and I'll have like a promo code discount that you got. If you're somebody who follows me who has a dog, you can use the affiliate code to try their vegan dog food, which my dogs have been vegan their entire life. If you haven't figured that out or you don't know by now, I'm vegan and my dogs are vegan. And no, dogs don't have to have meat because they're omnivores, not carnivores. So just kind of keep that in mind. It just gives you a break from a lot of the other fillers and stuff that they put in to foods that can affect your pets. I know a lot of times we tend to think, oh, it's human grade dog food. What does human grade dog food mean? It means your dogs are going to get the same kind of ailments that humans get. That's why there's like a high rate of cancers and stuff like that. So even when you have a human grade meat and all this other stuff, all those hormones and pesticides and chemicals that they put into the animals, they're still getting it. If they're having human grade beef or human grade lamb, it still causes all of those other things and can cause digestive issues, which is why I chose to go more vegan. I'm not saying that, you know, you have to go vegan for your dog, just an option for you in terms of a alternative to trying something different, and which is why I wanted to do with my pets, is I wanted to try to extend their life as long as possible and try to use as many natural ingredients. And in between that, I also make their food as well. And I'm doing the same thing for myself. So I wanted to pour into them the same way I pour into myself and try to have the best possible ingredients for their food. It's still kibble. So like I said, in between that time, I try to also make their food as well. But I'll learn more about the process of how they do it. Oh, I know about the process, but I want to be able to speak to it correctly in terms of how they use like a lower temperature so that it doesn't cause carcinogens within the food and things like that. So if you're interested in more pet stuff and you're a pet follower, let me know down in the comments. But so that's how we're starting off this morning at the laundromat doing this laundry. So I'll probably be here for 2 hours. Yay.
Let's do it.
This is Dior, and he's 9 years old. He's eaten vegan dog food his entire life. People often ask what a vegan-fed dog looks like. Still hiking, still running, still thriving. And these days, he enjoys wild earth. What's up, everybody? It's a little bit later, and it is what? Time to head to work. I'm working in Ulta today, Ulta Burbank, to be specific, and I'm going to be working for the brand Beekman. As always, like I said, if something interesting happens, I will let you know. If not, you know how I do it. It'll be the next day. If I think something is boring and not worthwhile, I'm not going to record it just to be recording bull crap. So it is what it is. This is everyday life of somebody who has to work a regular 9 to 5. I can't wait until I get to the day where I get to go all these fabulous brand events and stuff like that. But until then, we got to do what we got to do. Let's head to work.
It looks delicious. 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 It looks delicious.
What's up, everybody? It's a little later in the day, and it is currently Thursday, June 11th. It's hubby's birthday. So wish him a happy birthday down in the comments. Here at work, you know, standard, regular, every day. But again, remember I told you about those moments when like it makes things all worth it. I was talking to a guest and I was telling her about the Beekman products, which is the brand that I work for today. And the customer was on the fence. While I was telling her about the product, another customer came up and said, you need to get that. It's amazing. He told me it was good. I'm on my third bottle, and I use the moisturizer. Those are the moments when you have somebody else to advocate for you. So you don't think I'm just selling you stuff. I'm telling you about stuff that's actually good, that I actually think works. If I think it's shit, I will tell you it's shit. But it works. It's amazing. and it's a decent price. And I will always try to tell people about products that I think work. I'm not just gonna be selling you stuff to sell you stuff. So just know that when I say something is good, it's good. If I think it's crap, I'll tell you it's crap, because I'm gonna make the same amount of money whether you spend $5 or $500. That's one cool thing about working at Ulta. I ain't getting no commission. I'm gonna make the same amount. And some people, I will say, will, if they work for a brand, they'll sell you stuff just to sell you. But what's gonna happen? You're gonna bring it back, and you're not gonna have trust in people. So I like to make sure that I have integrity when I'm showing people stuff. So just one of those fun moments that happen when I get confirmation from a customer that I've helped previously, and I didn't even remember the lady. I didn't even remember that I had helped her. And the fact that she said that, like, really made me feel good that I am helping people and showing them products that work well for them.
Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Everybody move like it's your birthday. Birthday? Mama dance on your birthday. Mama don't break it down on your birthday. Birthday?
What's up, everybody? It is Friday, June 12th, and in the usual cycle of things, I am on my way to work. Today I am working in Ulta in Valencia. In true fashion, of course, if something happens, I will vlog about it. If not, I'll see you on the next one. And it's the day before my birthday. Somehow I just don't feel I don't know. Just life is lifing, as they say. So, yeah, on my way to work. All right, I made a trip over to Home Goods before I went into work, and I found the other piece of his artwork. So I have a set, and this is number 48 out of 100. I'm super excited. I'm glad I have the set now. I can't wait to put it on the wall. So I came over to Wendy's for my lunch break and went to the restroom, and I just saw the strangest thing I've ever seen in a restroom. Have you guys ever seen this in a public restroom stall? Like, why is that big metal X piece in the middle of the door? Is that not like the strangest thing you've ever seen? What's up, everybody? It's a little bit later on in the evening, and I wanted to show you how I've now put the artwork together that I got. So now I have the complete look. So it looks freaking amazing on my wall now. So I have the complete look of how they look together. What's up, everybody? It is Saturday, June 13th. And what is it? It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. And I'm on my way to work. You know, it's that thing called adulting. But mark my words, I plan on by this time next year to not be working, or at least going to work and doing something that I really want to do, like going to the beach. So I want to be able to reflect on this time next year on my birthday and see what I'm doing. But I'm going to head to my favorite place, pick up my coffee, and then go meet with my boss. Let's see if she's going to be on level 13 today. Let's get this vlog. Oh, it's the last day of the vlog. Of course, if something exciting happens, I'll let you know. I'm thinking about doing something outside the norm this evening, but let's see how I feel by the end of the day. Oh, and today I turned 55. 55. I never thought about this in my mind, what it would feel like at the age of 55. Now, I'm not one of those crazy people who never thought that, you know, I would live to be 55. But at the same time, the young me never thought about what 55 would be like. And to be 55 and think about the fact that I am now older than my father would actually be. Because my father passed away from cancer of the pancreas. So I've lived longer than my father. I always rethink about that when my birthday comes up for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, let's get this day started. I here for a corporate event here in Upland, California, and it is nothing more frustrating when you go in for an event and there's no fucking merchandise for you to sell, and you have to try to figure out what the hell you're gonna do to make these fucking goals because people don't pay attention to making sure that you are set up for success. Shit is annoying as hell. Another day in life in retail. All right, it's a little later on in the evening, and I decided that I was going to go and get myself some dinner instead of just going home and getting it in the bed. So I'm Alak, my favorite restaurant. How are you doing? Too.
Here, back with some water, guys.
All right, thank you. To me, that doesn't look like shrimp. It's so good. Salt and pepper shrimp. A lot. And that's their spring rolls with basil and fish sauce. So good. Oh God, so good. This is regular oil, but they want you to take a piece of basil and wrap it into lettuce like this. And then dip it.
How is everything, guys?
Amazing.
Great.
Into the fish sauce. So good. Perfect for what I love from a birthday. just like that, we have come to the end of another weekly vlog. When I tell you I'm obsessed with these are some coconut cookies that my boss got for me from the Armenian bakery that we went to this morning. It was so good, so moist. And then she also got me like these molasses cookies from the from their bakery. So good. Today, well, of course, today is my birthday. Thank you everyone who wished me happy birthday on Instagram, on Facebook. If you happen to wish me a happy birthday on the post that I did from our birthday reel that I also posted on here on YouTube, thank you so much. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I said it already or not, but I did reach a collaboration, or should I say a what is it called? A partnership campaign, so to speak, with the dog food brand Wild Earth. So now, if you want to try the vegan dog food, you have a promo you can use. Promo code you can use is RON10. I'm going to put it on the screen. RON10 is the promo code. So if you want to try the Wild Earth brand products, which is going to be a vegan, more clean dog food, an alternative. They also have dog treats, so it's not just regular like the dog food, but they also have dog treats as well that are a cleaner, more sustainable type of food for your dog. So please run that up. The more you guys go in and make purchases, you know, even if it's just a little dog treat, it makes a big difference in terms of me being able to get partnerships with brands later on, because I am on this road to becoming a influencer. That is my goal. Like I said, by this time next year when my birthday comes up, I want to have a really, as they say, a turn up birthday. I want to be outside. I did go outside tonight. We went downtown to WeHo, into that area, and went to the club. You will have already seen a little clip of that. It was so odd to be back in their environment. This is the first time we had gone out probably since before COVID. We had not been out since before then. And I would probably say probably 4 or 5 years before that, we had not really gone out and been in that environment, and not much has changed. It was so funny. I missed it. I was trying to get the clip of no sooner we passed by some young kids that were coming out. They were carrying another person out, and he started projectile vomiting all over the place. He was like, oh. And this was not even at 11 o'clock, and he had drank so much that he was doing that. But yeah, so thank you again for all the birthday wishes. Again, like, comment, subscribe. If there was any parts of this video that stood out to you, please let me know down in the comments. If there's more stuff you want to see me do, let me know down in the comments. If there's skincare questions that you have about stuff, let me know down in the comments. I want to be able to create content that allows you guys to be engaged. I did have the corporate event today where I had to go to, we were in Upland, California. The goal for that one, the corporate event, was $1,500. I don't know if they ended up making it after we left, but we ended up leaving like, they were at like $1,200 or something like that. And you saw my little rant about the fact that it's nothing worse than going into a store and it's nasty when you get there. It's not organized. You have very little merchandise, but you want us to go in there and be productive. That drives me crazy, because it's always the expectation that we're going to go in there and make it happen. Otherwise, it's a bad reflection on my boss or whatever, who's a really sweet person. Eileen, if you watched it all the way to the end now, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I also appreciate that birthday gift. You know, my favorite gift is always green. I appreciate you. As well as, yeah, so thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.
Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Everybody move like it's your birthday. Birthday? Mama dance on your birthday. Mama don't break it down on your birthday. Birthday? 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 Birthday?
Celebrate, girl, nobody can compare with ya. Birthday in January, so she a Aquarius. They say the got miles like Darius.